Columbus in the New World, Pope Alex VI, Treaty of Tordesillas, Pizarro and Cortes, Sepulveda, encomienda, Roanoke, sugarcane, slavery, Middle Passage, Columbian exchange. Jamestown, Virginia, tobacco, Captain Smith, Pocahontas, John Rolfe, and the House of Burgesses, Mayflower Compact, William Bradford and his men, Puritans, Massachusetts, and Peter Minuit. They didn't start the fire. It was exploration that made a nation. They didn't start the fire. No, they didn't hide it, but they did exploit it. Founding of Harvard U and Hutchinson, Fundamental Orders of Connecticut, George Calvert and his son, Proprietary Colony, Act of Toleration, Limited Freedom, Restoration, Cromwell, England has a king again, Charles II, Connecticut, and the Halfway Covenant, Metacom, Wampanoags, Carolinas, New York, John Berkeley, Carteret, and Navigation next. They didn't start the fire. It was exploration that made a nation. They didn't start the fire. No, they didn't hide it, but they did exploit it. Quakers, William Penn, Holy Experiment, John Locke will act, Glorious Revolution, Salem Witch, Delaware, introduction of tea, French found New Orleans, the Pennsylvania Gazette. Establishment of Baltimore, Ben Franklin, Zenger trial, Methodism, Winthrop, Proclamation 63, Sugar Act, Towns at Hack, quartering of soldiers, conference at Albany, Boston Tea Party. They didn't start the fire. It was exploration that made a nation. They didn't start the fire. No, they didn't hide it, but they did exploit it. Lexington and Concord, Payne and his common sense, John Adams writing letters with Abbey, Continental Navy and the Lee Resolution, Patriots, Loyalists, Battle of Moores Creek, signing to our freedom, Continental Congress, Rhode Island renouncing King George of GB. They didn't start the fire. It was exploration that made a nation. They didn't start the fire. No, they didn't hide it, but they did exploit it. Hancock, Washington, Battle of Long Island, Sherman, Jefferson, and the Committee of Five, William Howe submarine, Hale's execution, British sail to Cape Bay, Liberty at Philly, Madison, Hamilton, Battle of Fort Lee, Lafayette, homeless vets, yellow fever, malaria, crossing of the Delaware, Benedict Arnold, final battle at Trenton, finally got our freedom. Back when the Sioux and Crow roamed, there was no land ownership and much more justice. They didn't expect a nation to give them smallpox and wipe them out. Back when the colony started, there was less taxation and much more justice. They didn't expect the Union to rise above the British achieving their freedom. They didn't start the fire. It was all the French and Spanish who wanted spices. They didn't start the fire. It was England and Portugal who truly ignited it.